it's Lauren, and today I'm not bringing you something makeup because I'm about this deep in birthday things because my husband's birthday is tomorrow. So I was thinking I would show y'all about a card that I was making that's really fun and really easy to make at home with random paper that you have around the house. So I'm gonna stand up and show you the steps for this card that's super cool. So if you're running in a pinch or if you just feel like making a homemade birthday card, you can do this. So for this, you'll need a piece of paper to glue what are going to be candles on. Spoiler alert, this card is all about birthday candles. So you'll need little pieces of paper. You can make, this is the height of the candle, and then this is what we're going to wrap. So I cut out how many I wanted of these, and as you can see here, I've already made a bunch of them, and I'm hoping that they will fit on my card. If not, I'll have to make my card bigger. But what you're going to do to get the candle, you'll take some kind of pin, it doesn't have to be any particular size, and you're going to wrap it this way. Just roll it around to give it that nice curve, and then you're going to determine how thick you want your candles. I wanted mine pretty thin because I'm doing quite a few, so I'm just going to kind of pinch the edge right there. You can kind of see I'm going to pinch it, and then I'm going to convince it to roll, which is why I use the pin to begin with. So I'm going to just roll it up like that, and then I'll take my hot glue gun and just put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue there. I'm using hot glue instead of Elmer's glue or something like that because when you roll something this tight, it's going to have pressure and it's not going to want to stay, so you need something that will dry quickly. And if you're anything like me, super glue is not my friend because I will inevitably get it on my fingers. So I have one more to do here. I'll show you this process again. Take a pin and wrap that around your pin just to give it that curve. That doesn't necessarily going to hold your shape because I wanted mine smaller. Now if you are doing fewer candles, like if you wanted to do this even for a kid's birthday card, you could get more kid paper with brighter colors, and you could make maybe bigger candles. You could even do a really big candle. But for this, I'm doing little candles, so I'm just going to do the same thing I did earlier, where I'm going to pinch it and then roll like this. I'm just rolling it. And that's a little too small, so I'm going to just let it get a little bigger. And that's the size I want it. So I'm going to hold it there, put a dot of hot glue right here, and another little dot right there. So we got our 2 dots of hot glue. Roll that, connect it. I always get hot glue on my fingers, which is why I don't use super glue. And then you have your nice little candle. So I will come back in just a second and show you this glued onto, the process of gluing it onto the card and making the flames. Okay, so now I have my card. Mine's going to be a little bit unusual. I'm just doing a really long piece, and then I'm going to write on the inside. This is just thick paper. I think this is actually the back of one of the fancy paper, you know, the stack of paper. I totally blanked on what that's called. Anyways, y'all know what I mean. So you're going to center your candles with it. Make sure they're where you want them, about like so. I'm going to have mine about like that. And now I'm just going to go through, I'm going to start about in the middle of my paper and maybe put a little glob of hot glue so that I can attach a few of them at a time for the sake of time, because I still need to cook supper and decorate the cake because the cake is a surprise, just like this card and the other card that I have over there that I haven't glued together yet either. So I gotta get moving, it's getting late. But you're just gonna go through like that and glue your little candles on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these all glued and then come back and show you what I'm gonna do for the flames. Okay, the final step here, as you can see, I've got all of my little candles glued on to the card, and I'm just gonna be making little flames. Now to do this, you could use a Sharpie, but I have recently gone through my nail polishes, so I have a bunch of old nail polish that I needed to trash. I trashed a lot of it, but me loving crafts, I saved some of it for crafts. So since those are glued on, I am taking a yellow old nail polish that I have, and I'm just going to put a little daub right there And then I'm just going to lift up to try and make it look like a flame. And I'm just going through and doing that with each individual little candle so that they look like they're all lit. So I'm just putting a little dab there, pulling up to make a flame. Now honestly, the person that is all crafty that I am, I really wish I had more time, because I'd love to go in with an orange nail polish and just put a little dabble of orange in the middle of each flame and make them look even more detailed. But like I said before, I've got a cake to decorate as well as dinner to make. So I do not have time for that, but I'm gonna just finish going through and doing that with each one of these. And in the end, your card will be a nice little row of however many candles you choose with little flames on top. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and that this was helpful. Maybe you can make a craft for your loved one for their birthday. And until next time, remember, you are beautiful.